When you first open your ConvertKit account, you're going to see this dialog at the top, and if you read through it, it's going to tell you that you need to create your forms, some sequences, which is just your autoresponders, and you need to import subscribers. And then you're going to get your account approved before you add a form to your site. Otherwise, they won't be confirmed. So basically what ConvertKit is doing is they're forcing your hand to actually use the service and get it set up. So do that. So the first thing we're going to do is, this is for a client, and I am setting up their tags and importing subscribers to those tags. So they're moving from MailChimp, so we've exported all of their individual lists into CSV files, which you can very easily import into ConvertKit, tagging all of those individual users at the same time. But your first step is I'm just going to create a very basic form, and then I'm going to create an automation to tag someone when they fill out that form. And then I'll go ahead and add the rest of the tags. There's 20 or so, I think, maybe more. And then I'll import subscribers to those tags. So first I went to the forms page, and I'm just going to create a new form right here. And I'll make it a basic one here with a first name and email address. Go over here. We're going to just use the 10-day challenge as an example here of the form. So we're going to go to settings, and then we're going to call this 10-day challenge. You want to try to keep your form titles, your automations, your link triggers, your tags, try to keep them all the same name. So for instance, this form is called 10-day challenge. Our tag is going to be called 10-day challenge. So just try to keep these things consistent. So I just clicked on settings, and it's called 10-day challenge. And then I'm going to go over here and hit save form very quickly. I like to go right here to incentivize email and use the single opt-in. So I took that off, so now it's a single opt-in, and hit save form. So now we have our first one right here. And you could obviously tweak the success message and such. We're going to leave that the same for now. So we have our first form. If we go to forms, you're now going to see the 10-day challenge. All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and create an automation. An automation is when someone does this, this happens. So we're going to add an automation rule. So the first thing is the trigger. When someone subscribes to a form, there's only one form, we're going to add a tag to them. So when someone fills out that form, we're going to add a tag to them. And we don't have any tags. So what's great is ConvertKit has a little button here for me to create a new tag. And this is going to be 10-day challenge. And we're going to save that. We could also start an automation right here, or start a sequence, I should say. We're going to leave this as it is right now because we don't have any sequences. But a sequence is a series of autoresponders. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. And now we've got this under automations. So what I did is I created a form, then I created a tag, and anyone fills out that form, they're going to be tagged 10-day challenge. Let's go ahead and make a quick sequence. We're not going to actually tweak it. We're just going to just change the name. We're going to create a sequence, and this sequence is called 10-day challenge. Again, trying to keep it consistent. We're not going to actually do anything to this. You can change these. You can see here 1 day after is a subscription. Notice right here it says 2 days after the last email. So that's actually 3 days after the subscription. If you wanted this, this series of autoresponders, or sequences they call it, to be in order, it would be 1 day after subscription, 2 day after subscription, or 1 day after subscription, 1 day after the last email, 1 day after the last email. That way you'd get it 10 days in a row. ConvertKit makes this very easy. You can just drag and drop and move these around. Gives you suggestions, soft sell, educational message, hard sell, so on and so forth. So we're going to go ahead and just leave this the same and hit save all. So we now have a form, we have a tag, we have an automation and a sequence. But let's go back to this automation. I wanted to show you this. This is cool for your automations. I'm going to click on this. And before, if it was someone subscribed to a form, they would add a tag. Well, let's go back here. We now have a sequence. So we're going to add them to a sequence. 10-day challenge, save the rule. So now when someone subscribes to this form, they will add a tag and they will subscribe to that sequence right there. So now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to take the CSV file and I'm going to import people that I want to tag with that tag. We're not going to send them to the sequence because they've already been through it. So we're going to go over here to subscribers. And I'm going to show you this. I'm not going to show you step by step because I don't want to show you the actual subscribers, but it's very, very simple. We're going to go over to the right and hit import subscribers. And then you're going to just add them at a tag, right? We're going to add the 10-day challenge tag to these subscribers. And then we would just take the CSV file, drop and drag it right here. I don't want to show any customer information. So we drag it right there and hit import subscribers. Just in a few minutes, it will actually add them over here into this list. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then I'll be right back. Okay, what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to import a different list. But right now, the CSV list is called everyone, but we're going to import this list, and then we're going to tag them friends. So let's go ahead and import subscribers, and then we're going to add anyone. We should import the subscribers. Where should they be imported? We're going to make sure that they're imported into this friends tag. And we just take this CSV file right here and drag and drop. And then I'm going to gray out the subscriber information. But you can see here you want to line up the email address with what field, email, and then they have their first name in here. We're going to do the first name just like that. All right. And I'm going to go all the way to the bottom and then click import subscribers. So you can see here there's 2,677 subscribers that had the friends tag right there. So I'm going to go back and continue to add multiple tags. So I'm going to go here and hit create tag. And then I'll be making a lot of tags. These are all the tags I have to add. And then I'll import the lists that correspond to those tags. And that's how you do a very simple setup of your ConvertKit. Once you do that, you want to make sure you go down to, you want to email support@convertkit.com or support button in the bottom right corner with your blog URL. And then they will approve your account. And you can get to starting to pull in subscribers through your blog.